Hi everyone, and thanks for joining. Today I'm going to walk you through Meow Box, available on Hack the Box platform as a part of Starting Point series of machines, where you can learn the basics of penetration testing. Meow is the first box from the so-called Tier 0. The key is a strong foundation, and here in the first tier, you will gain essential skills in the world of cybersecurity pen testing. You'll start by learning how to connect to various services such as FTP, SMB, telnet, rsync, and RDP anonymously. Next, you'll discover the power of Nmap, a valuable tool for identifying open ports on target systems, allowing you to assess their vulnerabilities. Lastly, you will explore connecting to a MongoDB server, adding a valuable layer to your penetration testing knowledge. This tier will lay a strong foundation for your journey into the realm of cybersecurity. So in summary, here you can learn how to connect to FTP, SMB, telnet, rsync, and RDP anonymously, then learn how to use Nmap to identify open ports, and learn how to connect to a MongoDB server. In this article, you will find detailed introduction to Starting Point. In my walkthrough, I will use my own machine and OpenVPN file for connection. So I'll proceed to download OpenVPN file and give it 2 to 3 minutes, then spawn target machine. So the connection is currently pending. Let's give it 2-3 minutes, and in the case of any issues with VPN connection or the lab is not behaving as expected, check out these two articles, Introduction to Lab Access and Connection Troubleshooting. So it might be an issue with VPN server or protocol. So you might resolve your issue by switching protocol from UDP to TCP. So check that out. So it's recognized that we are on the Hack the Box network now. So these starting point boxes have a couple of tags associated with them, so you are kind of aware what to expect. This one has telnet, protocols, reconnaissance, weak credentials, and misconfiguration. Let's spawn the machine. So while the instance is spawning, let's say that all boxes from the starting point come with official write-up attached. And in my walkthroughs, I will focus on the hands-on part of each walkthrough. For the sake of time, I won't read whole walkthroughs, though I suggest you to go through them at your own convenience. At least turn on your browser's read aloud functionality so you are aware of all information provided. Occasionally there are competitions out there for the best write-up, and on a wider topic, documentation and report writing are extremely important in the cybersecurity realm. You can check out this guide from Hack the Box Academy team on reporting and note-keeping that includes a sample penetration test report. Also, here is a repository containing public penetration test reports published by consulting firms and academic security groups, maintained by Julio. To make the learning stick, it's advised that when you complete a box by following along a walkthrough, you save your notes, including screenshots, and after a while come back to the box, but this time try to do it without the hand holding, so to say, so meaning without any walkthroughs. I'll proceed now to the box and focus on hands-on part of the walkthrough. Then I'll come back to the tasks questions and go over answers. The target machine is now active. We see here its IP address, and let's proceed according to the walkthrough to ping it. Okay, we see it responding. Then let's run nmap command and see in the walkthrough. And let's give it some time. There's a whole module on Hack the Box Academy that goes over network enumeration with nmap. Also, you can check out this cheat sheet on nmap from Hack the Box. So we see here one open port reported back. Service associated with it is telnet. As a quick reminder for ports and associated services, you can check out this wiki page and well-known ports. So let's see. For 23, telnet as expected. So let's proceed according to the walkthrough. And let's try to connect to the instance using telnet service and manually trying out these usernames. The walkthrough mentions there are automated ways to brute force your way in. For example, you might try with Hydra at your own convenience. And there's a whole module on Hack the Box Academy that goes over login brute forcing that covers Hydra. But in this walkthrough, we will focus on manual way. So let's try with telnet first admin, then administrator, root, third, and no password. Great, after I entered root, we were automatically logged in, and now we see another username and hostname. And let's find this flag. Let's get the flag's number of characters. Though to answer the task's question related to the flag, you should provide all characters of the flag, as seen in the walkthrough. So run cat flag.txt and provide output as the answer to that question. And let's go over answers for this box. Question number 1. What does the acronym VM stand for? Your answer's characters have to match number of stars as seen here, and the last characters should be E. So in this case, we would expect it's not vulnerability management, for example, though it could be virtual machine. Task number 2. What tool do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line, such as the one to start our VPN connection? It's also known as a console or shell. Let's see first if it's mentioned in the walkthrough. It is. So the term terminal is mentioned in the walkthrough. Some answers rely on your previous knowledge from the networking or cybersecurity realm. Question number 3. What service do we use to form our VPN connection into Hack the Box Labs? We saw that above. So here, OpenVPN. Question number 4. What tool do we use to test our connection to the target with an ICMP echo request, as we used in our terminal? That was ping. Test number 5. What is the name of the most common tool for finding open ports on a target? The walkthrough covered Nmap, and we used Nmap. Task 6. What service do we identify on port 23 TCP during our scans? That was telnet by default. Task 7. What username is able to log into the target over telnet with a blank password? We saw in our case root was a match. And last question for today, submit a root flag. So that would be characters from the flag.txt file. And with that, we completed the box and we can stop this target machine now. That would be all for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Until next video. Bye for now.